Waste disposal is the collection, processing and recycling or deposition of the waste material of human society. Broadly speaking, waste material are either liquid or solid in form, and their component may be either hazardous or inert in their effect on health and environment. If we manage waste in a poor way, it can contribute to climate change and air pollution and directly affect many ecosystems and species. Solid waste is one of the waste disposal. Solid waste management has been identified as one of the main issues faced by local authorities on Kapas Island, Terengganu, Malaysia. The island is entirely dependent on groundwater resource, and the removal of solid waste into sea changed the quality of the water for both daily and domestic needs.
Waste disposal are caused by solid waste, agricultural waste, industrial waste, and food waste. Solid waste is the number one contributor of landfill waste disposal. Homes, schools, restaurants, public places, markets, offices produce a great deal of rubbish, garbage, and used materials. Examples of the solid waste materials include wood, paper, plastic, broken furniture, glass, and electronic products. Agricultural waste arise from waste materials generated from animal manure, crop, and farm remains. The waste and other agricultural byproducts are collected and dumped in the landfill, which can contaminate the land and impacting the soil quality. Industrial processes, manufacturing, construction activities, and power plants produce a wide range of solid byproducts and residues. The predominant waste products are generated from the process and usually find way to the landfills. For food waste, large amounts of food are produced every day. However, a big fraction of this food is disposed before reach the grocery because of the quality of the product. This behavior leads to huge waste of resources.
The effects of water disposal are: number 1, soil contamination. Some waste that end up in landfills excrete hazardous chemicals that leak into soil. For example, a plastic water bottle will break down to release a harmful component called DEHA that can cause liver dysfunction and weight loss issues. Next is water contamination. Water is an excellent solvent. When rain falls, it will mix to the toxic liquid substances and seep into the water stream. It also can be harm towards animal and marine life. When the chemical waste pollute the water, it will kill the marine life animals such as sea mammals, corals, and fish. At the same time, it will destroy the entire food chain and aquatic life. Lastly, it will give a bad impact on human health. The exposure to the hazardous chemical can cause skin irritation, blood infection, growth problem, and reproductive issues.
The solution to avoid from waste disposal are make an eco-responsibility, which is reduce, reuse, and recycle. Eco-responsibility pertains to the 3 R's mantra of reuse, reduce, and recycle. Local communities, authorities, and state need to put more efforts toward the education of waste management. With the implementation and consistent practice of the 3 R's, communities and local authorities as well as states will not only be able to manage waste, but also move in the direction of achieving zero waste. Next is make an effective waste disposal and management. An effective strategy for municipal waste disposal and management can offer improved solutions for the various problems associated with waste materials. An effective management strategy will also see to it the landfills are purposefully located to aid waste collection, transfer, and monitoring or recycling. This can be achieved through the implementation of waste disposal plan, which must include proper monitoring and regulation of municipal solid and food waste, waste waste, sewage sludge, clinical waste, and construction waste. Then, control and monitoring of landfilling and fly tipping activities. Thousands of tons of construction and demolition materials are generated by various local construction industry. With the control and monitoring of landfilling and fly tipping activities in the area of public works, construction, and demolition material can be resourcefully reclaimed, reused, or recycled in other projects such as landscaping, village house, recreation facilities, or car park or roads. By applying this technique and monitoring fly tipping activities, the construction and demolition materials that sometimes go into landfill which further worsen the management of solid waste can be easily managed. Furthermore, we need waste diversion plan, a multifaceted approach on waste transfer and diversion in terms of more hygienic and efficient waste disposal management can offer tremendous solution to waste problem. To address most of the waste problems, especially landfills and sewer material, the local authorities and state waste management facilities need to formulate waste diversion plans with an objective of making certain that there is convenient and proper waste disposal in landfills and waste transfer facilities. Measures such as mandating equipment standards and rerouting of refuse collection or transfer can enhance the environmental performance of waste disposal operation. Lastly, we need eco-product responsibility policy. On the other hand, is a tool to waste reduction, recovery, and recycling. It's achieved by requiring producers, wholesalers, importers, and retailers to share responsibility for the collection, treatment, disposal, and recycling of used products with an aim of cutting back and steering clear of the environmental impact caused by such product. All these measures must have a view to reduce wastage and encourage reuse and recycling.
Conclusion: authorities handling waste management activities need to have in place robust, effective management plans to ensure the efficient waste management procedures.
I know gold is not enough.